During the time that Jesus, Son of God, walked here on earth, he found himself on a vast field. Feeling hungry, he realized there was nothing to eat. A bunny passed by. Jesus saw him and called him. "Dear bunny, my friend, do you have 1 or 2 eggs that could satiate my hunger?" "Oh, sir, I don't lay eggs, but I will go into the forest very quickly and bring some for you." Off he rushed towards the first bushes. There he found a deer who munched on some tender leaves, and so he asked, "Oh, lovely deer, you wouldn't have some eggs that I could give to Jesus as he feels so very hungry?" "Oh, bunny, I don't lay eggs, but run into the forest as I'm sure you will find some." The bunny set off into the woods and asked here and there. He asked the field mouse, the squirrel, the fox, the cow that grazed in the meadow at the end of the forest. He even asked the jumping, escaping worm. But the answer was always the same. No one had eggs to offer. With the birds he couldn't talk, as they flew too high. The fish also swam too deeply in the river that ran within the bushes. The bunny felt so distressed and downhearted when all of a sudden he came across a small tree full of eggs on its branches. "Oh, dear tree, my friend Jesus, the Holy One, has asked me for some eggs as he feels very hungry. Could you give me yours so that I can take them to him?" The small tree, finding this very amusing, laughed and shook his leaves. "But, bunny, I don't lay eggs." "But what are those on your arms?" "Oh, those are my fruits. I am a cocoa tree." "So what will I do now? No animal in the forest has eggs to give me." "Well, as you want my fruit, I will give them to you. Now run and call all the animals you can find, and I will teach you how to make a mixture with my fruit." In an instant, all the animals of the forest met up, and listening to the teachings of the cocoa tree, cooked and ground the cocoa seeds, mixing honey, vanilla, and lots more, making for the first time on earth chocolate. After they placed this mix back in the fruit, the tree then stretched its lightest branches up to the sky and grabbed the most colorful rays of sun with which the animals painted each thick cocoa shell. The fish, jumping out of the water and seeing what was happening, shook their shiny silver scales, giving silver light to all the eggs. The birds, seeing all the commotion, flew down and grabbed all the twigs they could find, weaving a beautiful basket where all the colorful eggs were placed. Then, with the help of everyone, the basket was tied onto the bunny's back and decorated with leaves and flowers from several trees. "Thank you," exclaimed the bunny. "Thank you, everyone." And off he went happily back into the forest until arriving upon Jesus again. Jesus smiled lovingly and thanked the bunny, stroking gently his pointy ears. He couldn't contain his joy, so he ran and hopped around Jesus, making such a racket that this grabbed the attention of several children, daughters of nearby farmers who worked in that field. And so the Holy Master distributed all his colorful eggs to these children.